Hey, friends and family from Ronny's Farm to Table. I'm here with Kaiser, Little Ace. And how cold was it? It was so cold that I have frozen ice. Yeah, today is a beautiful, chilly Friday morning. It was about 25 degrees. A little bit colder than that, which is about -4 degrees Celsius. Today, the plan is working on substrate, getting some hands on the business of mushroom growing, and then later on seeing my ventilation system in action. It will be great. And then whatever else comes up, let's see what I can get into. Stay tuned. Today is the day. I'm going to start working on the substrate. Just doing a couple test runs, see how things work. So I'm going to have a 50-50 mix between 50% straw and 50% wood pellets that I have to moisten up again. But with the straw, you want about 3 to 4 inches long pieces, and that's a little bit longer there than 3 or 4 inches. So I got this handy dandy tool that I got from my wife a couple years ago. I want to go cut that to the size that I want. So. Bag one actually went pretty good. I have between, on average, 2 to 4 inch of pieces in there. There's some longer ones in there, but once I get to them, I can just break them apart. Bag two is ready to go, so let's do that. Before I start that, I wanted to say that I have seen other techniques where they use a bucket and a weed whacker in it, but for me that's less precise. I think with my hand tool, I'm a lot more precise, getting the right measurements, and it's actually kind of fun. Here's our old well. The well shaft itself is over 100 years old and was once run by windmills. And then in the 60s we got this semi-electric system going here. And it's still pumping beautiful water. Right now I'm going to grab a bucket full of water for the wood pellets to soak in. And then pretty soon I will connect the water lines so I have water in the barn again. So let's see how much pressure that thing has. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. There it goes. Pumping the water from the aquifer underneath us. Here we are in my little impromptu mixed together station that's on top of a freezer. Here are the wood pellets, the bucket with water that we just filled. Like here's the straw. So what we got to do now is to mix the wood pellets with some water. Let it sit for 2 hours so they soak it all up and expand a little bit more. Then after 2 hours, we're going to mix this moist mixture with the straw into the growing bags. And I'm going to quickly do this here, get it open up. I want to be about the same amount as the moisture is. And so, let's get you in here. So 2 hours are over, and look at that, the whole bucket actually filled up, and it's a beautiful consistency. Let me get you a little bit closer. Look at this, this is like sawdust. It feels wet to the touch, but not so moist that when you press it, something comes out of it. It feels great and smells great. When you consider where it came from, this is how it looks before, like those little pebbles. And now it's all like, almost like sawdust, really fine, good sawdust. That's what we want. I'm gonna switch the camera over and we're gonna start packing the bags. I got another tote here. I'm gonna do 50% this mixture and 50% straw. And then I'm going to put it in bags. So let's get started. Let's get a little closer so we don't make a mess. The first batch is ready. And look at this. This is about a 50-50 mix. It feels really good. Boy, and the smell, I tell you, it's like a grain harvest smell mixed with a sawmill. And it just, oh, what a beautiful natural aroma that has. Next up, it's going to be the growing bags. And I will put your bag over there. And then you will see me using this guy here. This is an impulse sealer. So once I got the bag stuffed, I'm going to seal it. And here is the very first substrate bag. Isn't that a beauty? Nice mixture, pretty big. So what happened now would be, I would sterilize it because I only have the boiler behind me. But when I had the sauna room, I would get a lot of those bags going and put them all in the sauna room at the same time, and it will be so much more efficient and also energy conserving. Then once they're sterilized or pasteurized, then I can open them up again. Right now I sealed them on the very top. I would open them up again and take the grain spore and put it in here and then mix it really nicely through everything. So, but look at this. Isn't that amazing? Wow, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Here we are in the Berliner room, and I got the last project done for today. This is the humidifier tote with some water in it, the UV sterilizer, mister. We got a little fan that constantly blows fresh air in, and once the humidifier turns on, it also blows in the moisture. So let's get it plugged in and see how it works. And there it blows. So cool. Actually, I just turned it on, but if you would keep it running, this whole room would always look like this. There would be a lot of moisture in here. It's just starting to fill it up again. It's really amazing. Wow, what a great success. And the mushroom's gonna love it. Oh yes, Kaiser is saying goodbye. Come on, old man. Time to go inside. Oh yes.